Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well and coping all right with being locked in, because obviously, you know, it's been weeks now, but I hope that everyone is staying very positive, mindful and just keeping themselves really busy. So today's video is my updated fake tanning routine, and also I'm going to be telling you a little bit about my favourite tan. I know there's so many different ones out there now, and literally most of them are really good, but I do have a personal favourite, and after trying quite a few different ones myself, this one is definitely the most beautiful, natural but deep tan that I have personally ever had. So basically, I'm going to be showing you every single step that I go through with my fake tanning routine. So that's from the moisturising, the initial body buffing, and then all the different products that I use, because let me tell you, I do not just use one tan and then that's it. I have so many different elements that I can use. Like, you don't have to, and if you just have the one tan, that's absolutely fine as long as you've buffed your skin and moisturised well, it'll work absolutely perfectly. However, if you're really into your tan, if you are a tan connoisseur, there are lots of different steps that you can take to make sure it's extra bougie. So I'm going to show you a few of my favourite ones and hopefully you'll get a little bit of inspo from this. Okay, so before you do any tanning at all, I definitely think you need to prep your skin for it. So that means, like, obviously shave and all that kind of stuff, but you also need to be really moisturised. So any really dry areas like elbows, knees, they need moisture and lots of it. And I would say, like, you need to do this at least for a week before you're actually going to apply tan, because your skin really needs to have absorbed it, be at its most hydrated, so when you apply the tan it'll go on in the most even texture. So my personal favourite product to use for making it really nice and soft is this one here by Norvell, because Norvell is actually the tanning brand which I really love as well. So basically they have all the steps in the Norvell range that you use to basically make your skin perfect and then bronzed. So I use the Skin Renewing Body Butter, and this is really nice. It's got a really nice gentle scent to it, and it's really good for like repairing the skin, making sure it's really like optimized and hydrated, perfectly ready for tan. And yeah, it's really nice. It's got a natural colour complex in, so basically it helps your tan to go on beautifully, evenly, and helps the colour to really be at its most pigmented. And yeah, it's really nice. It's also vegan, so it's cruelty free and it's good for the planet, and you know, it's going to be good for your conscience as well. So this is a really nice one and I really like using this. This is my moisturiser of choice before applying tan and for the week prior to applying it. So before applying tan as well, I definitely recommend a gentle body scrub. I think that using a body scrub is a really good way of just buffing away any dead skin cells and just leaving your skin feeling really soft. And if you can, get a scrub which has like a moisturising element to it, so maybe it's got some like shea butter in it, or like some sort of oil that's like a natural oil, so it kind of buffs you but also moisturizes you at the same time, because otherwise it can be really abrasive. So I also use a Norvell one for this as well, because I just like to use everything from the same range. I feel like it just makes the tan come together really nicely. So this is the one that I use. It is really nice, it's really gentle, and everything from the Norvell range has the same scent. It's got a coconutty tropical style scent, so that's really nice. And it's a gentle scrub, it's a skin refining scrub, so it's not gonna like buff you in a really harsh way. It's kind of very gentle, and it kind of has these like natural grains in it. I think they must be from a seed or something like that. And basically it just helps you to have the best possible results from your tan. The bottle says to gently polish the skin approximately 24 hours before your sunless session to produce maximum results. It's really nice, and basically I just take like a pea-sized amount and then apply it to like whichever part of my body I feel like I need to scrub. So like maybe like tops of arms, knees, behind the knees, make sure that you do that as well, because sometimes tan can get stuck there. So if the skin's at its most smooth, much less likely that that will happen. And yeah, just wherever else you feel like you need to get a little bit of a zhuzh up to, this is really nice. And yeah, really effective at doing exactly what it says. I'll also link all of these products that I talk about in the description box down below, so if you do like the sound of any of them, you'll easily be able to check them out on the website. So my first step when it comes to actually starting to apply the tan is to use this. It is a pH equalizer, and it is to amplify the tan when you apply it. Basically, what this product here does is prime the skin. It's basically, that is actually what it is. It's basically primer for skin before applying the colour tan. So what this does is it helps to sort of, you're already moisturised basically from using the moisturiser the week prior to actually applying tan, but it sort of just makes the skin ready to absorb the tan and make it like apply really smoothly. So all you do is you spritz this on like on your legs, arms, basically everywhere, and then you just rub it in with your hands because this hasn't got any colour in it. This is just primer basically. So you just rub it in, and then as soon as it's on, you can proceed straight away with your tan of choice. So my tan of choice, always Norvell, but I have quite a lot of different ones that I can choose from because under the Norvell range, they have different collections, and the different collections, the results are slightly different, or the depth of the colour varies a little bit. So my absolute favourite is the 1 hour rapid collection because it truly is rapid. In 1 hour, you're going to have a beautiful golden tan. It's second to none. I'm actually amazed you can produce tan this nice at home in literally 1 hour. It is so easy to apply and I literally can't fault it at all. Basically, the tone of this tan is golden. You have a lovely cosmetic bronzer in it as well, and then when you rinse, all the colour doesn't just disappear though. Basically, it stays deep and you can put multiple layers of this on to deepen the tan to whatever level you personally want. I like it to look like I've been on holiday for like 3 weeks. So it's really dark and beautiful, and it actually looks really natural if you apply it evenly with a mitt. So my personal favourite one to use is this one here. This is the High Res Tanning Mousse, and this is the one that develops in 1 hour. I really like this one. It's really easy to apply. I always apply it with a mitt, so I use the spongy side of the mitt to put it on. And then once it's pretty much set, then I buff it with the velvet side of the mitt. And that means it goes on really nicely. Everything is really evenly applied and it works really effectively. And then I usually go in on the second day with this again, but after I've used another product, which I'll show you. Also from the same collection, there's this one here, and this is basically a spray version. So it also comes with like these little nose things that you can put in so that like, you don't inhale the spray when you're like applying it. But this is really good like if maybe you don't use a mitt or you want it to have that like airbrushed look, like when you get an actual spray tan. This one's really nice and really effective and has a nice deep colour as well. So you're not going to be like, oh my god, like I feel like I only look like I've been in the sunshine for 1 day. This one here is going to make you look like you've been on holiday, which obviously, let's be honest, we're all going to miss our holidays this year. So this is going to give you that like golden glow that you would have got abroad, but you know, from a bottle within like literally an hour or two. So this is a great one, really nice. So yeah, I would definitely recommend these two here. These are really, really nice. And this one here is my absolute favourite. So this one here is actually another foam that you can use from Norvell's range. This is self-tanning mousse with a bronzer as well. So if you're wanting to be golden like basically instantly, this is going to do it. It's beautiful. It's really like natural, but a deep tan. It's from the Venetian range and another really good one. There's so many good ones in the Norvell range, like you can't go wrong with any of them, but these ones are my favourites. Also within this one, it has anti-orange bronzer pigments, which are designed to counter an unwanted orange undertone for a natural looking tan, which is obviously perfection. Norvell also has a few tans that are specifically for the face. So they come in these really handy little bottles, and there's like different ones from different ranges. So this one here is from the Venetian range, and this one here is the professional one from Venetian, and it says 4 faces on it. And these are like salon standard, so like it's what you would get if you basically had a Norvell spray tan done at a salon. And they're really, really, really good. And if you like to put tan on your face, this is the way forward. I would recommend probably applying these with a makeup brush because then you can control the application. It won't go on streaky, it'll be even, and yeah, it'll look its best if you do it like that. I suppose you could also use makeup sponge. I know a lot of people do it that way. So either way would work, but I think a brush helps to give it a nice, even, flawless finish. So once the tan is on and you've left it on for the designated amount of time, these ones vary. I mean, you can leave the 1 hour rapid on for 1 hour, or you can leave it on for the full 24 hours without applying soap to your body and have like maximum possible results. You can also go in with this. This is a great product. This is a Boost Colour Building Tan Extender, and this is also from the Ultra Vivid collection, so it goes really, really well with the 1 hour rapid tan that I was telling you about. I love to use this, and it honestly does make a huge difference to the depth of colour that your tan has, and it kind of acts as like, it's not makeup, it's not like foundation for legs, but basically it adds like a level of coverage almost as well because of it deepening the colour of the tan, and it really does help to like build the tan's colour as well as extend it. So this is really nice. I apply this with a sponge as well. It's basically like a really smooth, it's like not a cream, but it's kind of like almost like a gel, and it has like extra pigment in it, and it basically just applies further colour to you and helps to get the tan to the depth that you want it. It's really nice, and as soon as you apply it, you can already see the difference. Like, it really does make an instant difference. And if you're looking at your tan maybe in the morning after you've had a shower and you're like, it's just lost some of that colour that I really wanted it to keep for the week, this is your new best friend. This is honestly so, so good. I always use this. You don't even have to rinse before you apply this. Like, if you've applied your tan the evening before and then you get up in the morning and you're like, you know what, I want it to be a little bit darker before I do the rinse, apply some of this, leave it till the afternoon or even the evening if you aren't going anywhere, and then get a rinse and a wash, and the tan will be the depth that you want it to be. I promise you. This makes such a good difference. I love it. Also, it's worth noting that this tan extender develops within 2 to 3 hours of applying it, so you will see the most results after about 2 or 3 hours. So definitely don't put soap on yourself for 2 or 3 hours, because this is going to develop during that time. Okay, so for my super bougie ladies out there, this is gonna blow your mind. This is a Strictly Come Dancing Dazzle Shimmering Mist, which Norvell does, and I absolutely love this. This is so, so glamorous, so pretty, and on top of what is already a beautiful bronze tan, this is just out of this world. I love this stuff. This is what it looks like close up. How nice is that? Basically, you just spritz this onto your legs, onto your like décolletage, anywhere that you want, and it adds like instant shimmer, and it's just the nicest thing. I absolutely love it. It's just so pretty. You can also spritz this into your hair if you want to have like a little bit of a shimmer going on there, and it just really helps to accentuate your tan and make you look like so glamorous. It's the most lovely thing. I feel like for nights out and stuff, this is really good. Obviously, no one's having any nights out anytime soon. However, when you are allowed out again, when we're all free, this is going to look super nice for just evenings out, because when the light catches you, you're going to shimmer and it's going to be beautiful, and yeah, this is really, really nice. Okay, so now that I've shown you all my favourite tan products, all that's left really to do is to apply the tan. So what I'm going to do, because I have no tan on right now, I'm like nicely buffed and scrubbed and moisturised, what I'm going to do this evening is I'll show you the process of applying it and the steps, but like in actual person. Like, so I'll basically go through the steps, apply them on camera, and show you how it develops, and also show you the finished result tomorrow. So yeah, it'll be really nice to be bronzed, because I haven't been bronzed so far throughout lockdown. I was like, oh, I'm not going anywhere, like, is there any point applying all my fake tan? But you know what? This is life now, people. We are locked in. I know they're saying you can go out, but I just feel like I don't want to do that. I want to keep myself safe. I want to keep other people safe. And now if my life's going to be in the house, my tan is going to be in the house. So I'm going to apply this and we can see the results together. It's always really nice, by the way. This is the most beautiful tan. I'm going to use a mitt. It doesn't have to be like a really, really expensive mitt, as long as it's got one spongy side and one velvet side. That is absolutely good enough. And also, you can absolutely reuse your mitt. Please just wash it after. Like, I know sometimes they go like a funny colour, but just wash that thing, hang it out to dry, and then you can reuse that like so many times. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And yeah, I'm going to basically do all the steps. I'm going to make sure I might do a little bit of buffing again, even though I don't really need to. I will do a little bit more scrubbing, and then I'm going to just basically do everything. I'm going to use the Amplify liquid. I'm going to use the 1 hour rapid foam, because that's my absolute favourite. And then I'll also apply some of the Boost tan extending stuff, and that'll probably be in the morning though, after it's already gone on. Or you actually could probably apply this straight away after using the mousse. We'll just see how I feel, because if I apply this straight away, it might actually help it to just get the colour I want straight away. So we'll do that and we'll see how it goes. And I'm sure it'll be really nice. And I'm sure that like I'll feel more bougie having a tan, because I always feel like having a tan does make you like feel completely different. It's kind of like putting your makeup on. Putting your tan on is kind of like a thing in itself. It's kind of like another step in the beauty regime that really does like enhance how you feel, and like when you look good you feel good basically. So let's make ourselves feel good by being bronzed and bringing the summer into the house. Okay, so this is how I do my fake tan. So to begin with, I'll start with this mitt. So this mitt is so cheap, honestly, it's £1. And then I go in with the Amplify liquid. You don't actually need to use a mitt to apply this. I just rub this in my hands because it has no colour in it. And then I'll go in with the mousse. So this is the 1 hour rapid one I was telling you about, and honestly, it's so good. So I start with this, put it on the mitt, make sure I've got a plastic glove on as well so it doesn't go out of my hands, and I just buff it in upward circular motions. And then once this is applied, I'll go in with the Boost Ultra Vivid product by Norvell. This is really, really nice, and you can leave this until the other one has developed, but you really don't need to. So I just pop this on the mitt as well, and then I'll buff this in gently too. As you can see, the tan is looking very nice already. It develops really nicely within 1 hour. If you were just going to try 2 of these products, I'd recommend the Boost Liquid and of course the 1 hour Rapid Foam. These are truly 2 of my absolute favourites. You cannot go wrong, they are brilliant, and honestly your tan will look so natural. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again very soon.